episode of Dealing with Disney. We have none other but Mr. Stubbs himself, Jalen Stubbs.
How you doing?
And we're going to talk about Disney, I guess. So, yeah, you're the first one, man. So it's gonna be. We'll see. We'll get there.
Should I feel special?
Yeah, you all should feel special. You're my buddy after all. That's why I got you on here. So, okay. So I asked you earlier. The only thing you know about this is favorite Disney movie, and you said
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
So why is that your favorite Disney movie? I know I'm putting you on the spot a little bit here. But
Well, I mean,
is there anything that particularly like stands out to you? Like,
No,
so when you first watched it, what was your age? Like, how old were you the first time you saw it? Do you remember like around what age do you think?
that's a good
Mm-hmm.
question. I don't know.
You know?
I don't know. I just remember I liked the movie.
Yeah.
We did the play in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's why.
So were you in the play?
Cause
Were you in the
yeah,
play?
I was in the play.
Okay. What
So,
character were you in the play?
Morris.
All right. Okay. Did you do any singing or anything?
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
had
So we get any singing?
No.
Maybe. No. Maybe I'll get you on the intro video.
No.
Intro video. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sounded good.
Well, we'll see, maybe. We'll see if our viewers think that or not. So, you know. Okay. So, know any favorite characteristics or anything about the film? Any themes or anything you enjoyed?
I don't know. I just like it.
Yeah.
I just like the story.
You like the singing. That's what
I
it
like the
is.
story.
You like the singing.
I
That's
do
what
like
it is.
musicals.
Yeah.
And it's not like I don't like just like full musicals.
Yeah.
It's a musical, but there's also dialogue.
Well, originally, it wasn't a musical. Way back when they actually, which I'll get into that. One of the videos I told you
I
about.
don't know if it
Yeah.
was good
Yeah.
without the music.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So originally, this is what we're going to get into. Originally, Beauty and the Beast had a rough beginning. It came out in what, like the 90s, right?
Yeah.
90 something. But Walt Disney himself wanted to come out with it in the 1930s. But then a French guy in France, he made one that was, and I'm going to show you one of
Oh,
these.
so is that why it's...
Yeah, it got pushed back, all right? So this is from the 40s. So with Walt Disney, he started, he wanted to make this, and he was like thinking of the plot to everything and how to do this. But in the meantime, when he was thinking about this in the 30s, they came out with this in the 40s, so then it pushed back. Because Walt Disney didn't want to make a movie that came out at the exact same time. And in France now, this would be considered like a classic in movies. So this would be like They're Gone with the Wind, as we were talking about earlier too. Yeah. Seems you don't want to play in this play. You don't want to be in this stage act. Yeah, dude. So it's crazy. So that happened, right? So then Disney originally, he's like, no, okay. So then that happened. So then after he waited off a little bit after that, then in the 80s again, they were like pushing on and everything. But this was like early 90s. So in the early 90s, they were doing it, but they didn't really have the musical aspects yet because, Disney, Renaissance came out in the 90s with the music and everything. What's weird, you talked about so they screenshot this, and they screenplayed this for over 10 weeks on Beauty and the Beast. And this would be the non-musical Disney version in the late 80s. I'm trying to set this up.
So the story's
Completely different because they base it a lot on the musical aspect on the recent Beauty and the Beast. And they said after 10 weeks of screenplay, the audiences hated it. They said it wasn't going to work, so they actually they scrapped the whole project.
Yeah, it was a smart movie.
It looks boring.
Yeah, I don't think the movie would have been as good without this.
Okay. So, do you know how Beauty and the Beast actually was created? Do you know what movie actually saved Disney from brink of bankruptcy? In the 90s, Disney was actually like plummeting in like money and value, and one movie actually brought them back. She has red hair.
Oh, the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, so literally the Have you seen Little Mermaid? Yeah.
Yeah, long time.
Have you seen Little Mermaid too?
Uh,
Yeah, exactly. What's up with Disney? Like straight to DVDs, straight to DVD. Yeah, Aladdin. There was Aladdin too. Aladdin. Yeah. Which other ones was there? Lion King.
Oh, yeah,
2, 3,
we knew about
4,
Lion
2.5.
Those are 4?
Yeah, I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't know.
There's like 2 and there's 1.5.
Let's see if there's a Lion King 4.
I don't think so. There's a remake that could, I guess, technically qualifies.
Yep, Lion King 4.
There's a 4.
Lion King 4 at the Kamwalama story? It's the crossover episode. It has to be a crossover.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Anyways, so after they did after they did the non-music version, they said it was too dark and depressing. Little Mermaid came out. Little Mermaid was the first Disney that like had really a lot of the musicals and everything.
Yeah.
So then the original screenwriter from Beauty and the Beast got with the musical artist of Little Mermaid. They came together and they worked on stuff, and they said it was just like love at first sight. They like kept going, and they said the screenwriter for Beauty and the Beast was just like the apprentice. They learned everything from the musical writer, and that's how they made Beauty and the Beast.
Wow. So that's
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah, and it's all musical aspects. So like, if you would have thought, imagine how different like Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas, if they didn't have musical aspects of it too. Yeah.
They wouldn't be, I mean, I wouldn't say they wouldn't be as good, because they do have like good stories,
Mhm.
but like, that's
So-
what keep the kids' attention.
What's your favorite aspect of a Disney movie besides the music? Like characteristics or characters
I don't know.
and themes or
I guess the quotability.
quotability?
Because I mean, everybody knows it, so you can like
Yeah.
say a line from the movie.
And that's
everybody
exactly
knows
why
it.
we have this show going on too, is because everyone,
Because everybody knows.
yeah, everybody knows Disney, and it's kind of it's a glue that kind of keeps everyone together too. So, and if anyone busts out and dance later on for our theme song, maybe we can get it to happen. Jalen, maybe. Anyway, so another one I got for you that's going to be, I've been trying to find videos that you wouldn't know about Beauty and the Beast, but you actually caught me off guard because I haven't seen Beauty and the Beast in years, so I kind of backstopped it a little bit. Yeah. Did you know the iconic, the Beauty and the Beast dancing scene at the end, right? Where they dance and then it closes the book at the end, right? Did you know that wasn't actually a recopied scene from Cinderella, filmed in 1959, 30 years prior to that? Yeah, they recopied and actually the exact same, and I'll show you this in a second, but the exact same setup and everything, it's the same visuals and
Well, I
everything.
mean, I guess that makes sense because nobody watches that.
It's the original Cinderella.
Wait, was it the original?
Mm-hmm. Original Cinderella, yeah. Like one of
The
their.
animated?
Yeah, one of their.
1939?
Yeah. 59. 59,
Oh.
yeah. And then 30 years, it's been around.
Oh, okay.
Disney's been around since, I'm not sure how long.
30s, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna show you fast. So, on here, Disney's had a habit of reusing cycles. If you look here, they've used the exact same type of style on most of these. Robin Hood from 1973, Snow White in 1937, and it's the exact same dance because they use, I guess they have the same screen renderings or something like that, or they actually reuse the same things. So they're literally recycling the exact same tracks,
I think I've seen
setting it up, yeah.
I've seen like pictures, the side by side.
Mhm. Which is crazy because you have to think on each one of these movies, like Robin Hood, how much money did they make on that? And then they recycle that. And then they use the exact same scene with another movie 30 years, 40 years later in the Jungle Book, Brady and the Aristocats, yeah. So they're putting all that money going. They're actually recycling scenes at the same time too. So
they're taking the scenes from these movies because these were made before Robin Hood.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
So basically Robin Hood is just like
They just recolor the scene. They recolor the scene because they already, like, if you think of the screen book, how they're flipping through it real quick, you see Stickman moving, it would be the exact same, like, foundational lines, but they're just recoloring over it. So it's a lot less work for the artist to do. So essentially they're cutting corners a little bit, some would say too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird though. It's kind of weird though.
I mean, it is theirs. It's not like they,
Yeah.
copied it from somebody else's.
Yeah.
So I mean, they
But that would how would you feel about someone copying something else in another entertainment?
Personally, I like the original stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But they're so good.
But I mean, I know
we've
how-
not even noticed though.
but I know how hard it is
Yeah.
to do all that. So I mean, I
Exactly.
understand. But I mean, I prefer like original.
Mhm.
Something that
Originality's all that matters, man.
I mean, it's kind of hard to do that now
Yeah.
because everything's been made. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Everything's been made?
I'm not everything, but like
Yeah.
almost everything.
Yeah.
So it's hard to find, even if like something does seem original, I'm pretty sure there's like a movie from like decades ago
Mhm.
that has like a similar
Yeah.
premise.
Yeah. And that's the thing that's crazy, even with Disney now, that they seem to be getting on the track of redoing the same things with all, as we were talking about earlier, with all these live action films.
Remakes, yeah.
All these remakes we've not seen, if you remember maybe 10, 15 years ago, we still have movies coming out that was new, like Wall-E, Up, you know, things that were, yeah, it was just 10, 15 years ago, but now I'm not seeing any new movies that's come out,
They
so
really haven't.
except maybe
Now
Toy
they're just
Story
doing,
4,
yeah, now they're just doing like sequels and
live
remakes.
actions,
I
yeah,
didn't think about that.
yeah. You have,
Why
what,
didn't you do
Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Lion King, and then obviously yours, Beauty and the Beast. They made a remake of that
Oh, yeah.
one. So which one did you like more? Did you like the original or did you like the live action better?
Well, I personally, I like the live action.
Okay.
I don't know, I guess because it was like kind of like a model,
Mhm.
I don't know. But I mean, I like both,
Mhm.
but I like live action. A lot of people, I think, a lot of people didn't like that movie.
Mhm.
Mostly because people just had problems with remakes.
Yeah.
But I mean, I liked it. I thought they did a good job.
Did you like who's the actress on that?
Emma Watson?
Emma Watson. Did you like her? Did you like her as Belle? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know who
Maybe
I
not.
know who the other people were. Rita?
That's the only one that was important to us probably too.
Yeah,
I didn't see
I don't
anything
know.
else. Anytime they showed any promotional like posters, the only one I ever saw.
Well,
Yeah.
Josh Gad was in it.
Okay.
He
Okay.
was the
Cool.
fool. I don't know who,
Who played the Beast?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh well. Who knows? It was great. Movie, nothing else, I guess. So. Cool, man. Well, you're doing films yourself all the time. Yeah. You're singing. You're doing film.
I'm not saying, but yeah.
Yeah. See, I keep pushing you, trying to get this theme song, man. I'll get it at some point. You never know. Is there any films you're doing now or anything?
You mean like writing?
Yeah. Writing, film.
I'm always writing. So
Yeah.
I never finish anything, but I'm always
Yeah,
writing.
but that's the writer's mind too. You're always working. You're
I'm
always
always
working.
coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
I'm always starting like scripts.
Okay. What's is there anything that like maybe you're getting closer to finishing it up, or anything you're hoping for like a future film project for
I mean,
one to look forward to?
everything that I start, I want to hopefully finish.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing I've gotten the furthest on is I have a script that I started like last semester.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was last semester.
Okay.
And I was supposed to do it for like it was some kind of contest,
Okay.
but I never finished it.
And do you have a name for it yet or anything? Yeah.
It's called Kendrick.
Okay.
But I never finished it.
Yeah. Maybe by the time this comes out, you'll have a little bit.
We'll see.
Maybe. Cool, man. Cool. Anything you want to promote or anything? No? Okay. Well, we'll have you on again too, or maybe sometime. So,
Yeah.
watching any new Disney movies come out?
No, Frozen 2.
I don't care about it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll care about it. There's maybe some people watching Frozen out there. So we'll watch Frozen 2 maybe.
We'll see.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's the only thing.
I'm not really a winter person.
The
So.
new, the making live action Little Mermaid.
Really?
Mhm.
Right, is it gonna have singing?
They better.
Okay, well I heard Mulan. Mulan isn't gonna have
Oh,
singing.
yeah.
No singing, no Mushu.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know about that.
We'll see. It might be good though.
I've seen the trailer.
It'll be good.
I don't know about that.
Beauty and Beast was good though, you know, so maybe we'll put a
Yeah,
more
but
twist on
they
it.
didn't take out the music.
Yeah.
They didn't take, that's
Yeah.
like, get rid of the music and like Lumiere.
Yeah,
So you can't get rid of music.
yeah, it's like,
It's weird.
I agree. Well, I think the first mistake was whenever they made the second Mulan without Eddie Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they replaced him with somebody else too.
I didn't even realize that, because
Yeah.
it sounded just like him.
Yeah, voice
I didn't
actors.
realize that until they told me.
voice acting. So sorry I ruined it. All right, man. Well, it was awesome having you as my first guest. Thank you for setting up. He helped me set up too. So this is a tech guy completely here. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Do that. If you ever think of anything else you want to come on, discuss more Disney, so you holler at me. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you for coming in and talking with us, watching us, dealing with Disney, Jalen Stubbs, and then maybe if you hear an intro video here soon, you know who it is. All right, guys. Thanks so much.